Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we break down the myths and reveal the truths about online safety. Today we're diving into a topic that many people don't fully understand: incognito mode. You might think that incognito or private browsing keeps your search history hidden and private, but in reality, that's not exactly the case. So grab a seat, hit that like button, and let's get into it. What is incognito mode? So first, let's clarify what incognito mode really does. When you open a browser in incognito or private mode, it's basically telling your browser not to save your search history, cookies, or data while you're browsing. That sounds great, right? But here's the thing. It's not some invisibility cloak for your online activity. What incognito mode does not do is hide your activity from your internet service provider, the websites you visit, or even the network administrator at your workplace or school. Let's break this down further. How can someone still see your internet history? There are a few ways this can happen, and trust me, it might surprise you. Your internet service provider, ISP, tracks it all. First up, your internet service provider. Whether you're at home using Wi-Fi or on your mobile network, your ISP can see every website you visit. They might not see the exact content you're viewing, but they know which sites you're hitting and when. This data is often logged and could be shared with third parties, including advertisers or even government agencies. Your employer or school network logs. If you're on a company or school network, it's even easier for someone to see your browsing activity. Network administrators have tools that allow them to monitor traffic, regardless of whether you're in incognito mode or not. They can see which sites you visit and when, and in some cases, even track your keystrokes. So, browsing privately at work? Not so private after all. Websites can still track you. Here's another one that surprises people. The websites you visit can still track you. Even in incognito mode, your browser sends certain information to websites like your IP address. They can use this to create a digital fingerprint of you, piecing together your browsing habits over time. So now that you know your activity isn't entirely private, let's talk about some of the tools that can be used to access someone's search history, even in incognito mode. Router logs. Your home router might be storing logs of all the devices and websites accessed on your network. If someone has access to your router, they can dig into these logs and find your browsing history. Parental control software. Parents often use software to monitor their kids' online activity. Many of these programs work even when incognito mode is on, allowing them to see every site visited. Browser extensions and monitoring tools. Some browser extensions or third-party apps designed for monitoring can capture browsing history across all modes, including incognito. Now, before you start panicking and giving up on privacy, let's talk about a few steps you can take if you really want to browse privately. Use a virtual private network, VPN. A VPN encrypts your internet traffic and masks your IP address, making it harder for ISPs or network admins to track your activity. Use a secure browser. Consider using a privacy-focused browser which routes your traffic through multiple nodes to hide your identity and activity. Check for rogue extensions. Always audit your browser extensions. Some of them might be collecting more data than you realize, even in incognito mode. So, what's the takeaway here? Incognito mode is great for keeping your local browser clean, but it's far from being a foolproof privacy tool. Your online activity is still visible to several parties. So if you're serious about keeping your browsing truly private, you'll need to take extra steps. I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Until next time, stay safe online.